Debate royal jewel moments of 2025 that left the world breathless. 2025 wasn't just a year of royal fashion, it was a year of the most explosive royal jewel moments in decades. Queens and princesses around the world stepped out wearing jewels we never thought we'd see again. Tiaras missing for a century, earrings worth millions, volcanic love story bracelets, and even a 60-carat wedding tiara resurrected after 15 years. Tonight, we're counting down the top 10 royal jewel moments that made history, broke the internet, and left the world absolutely breathless. Let's break down the top 8. Princess Catherine of Wales. During President Donald and Melania Trump's state visit to the UK, the world expected diplomacy, pageantry, and tradition. But no one expected her most breathtaking royal appearances of 2025. Gliding into the Windsor Ballroom like a golden vision, the Princess of Wales wore a bespoke long-sleeve gown by Philippa Lepley, a gown that drew deliberate parallels to Queen Elizabeth II's iconic gold ensemble worn during the 2003 Bush State banquet. The resemblance wasn't just striking, it was intentional, a tribute to a monarch, a nod to legacy, and a signal of the future. But her jewels, that's where the magic truly happened. Princess Catherine chose pieces loaded with memory, symbolism, and emotional brilliance. The stars of the night were Queen Elizabeth II's diamond orbital pendant earrings, dazzling drops crafted with brilliant cut diamonds in a floral meets celestial motif, anchored by a commanding central stone. Unmistakably regal, these earrings were more than accessories. They were a bridge between queens, a glittering reminder of continuity and heritage. And paired with her signature Lover's Knot tiara, forever linked with Princess Diana, Kate created a layered tribute to the two royal women who shaped her path. Every detail was deliberate, every jewel carried meaning, and every camera in the room knew it. It was a moment that stunned the world, captivated jewel historians, and left fashion watchers breathless. And just when the world thought Princess Catherine couldn't top her golden Windsor moment, she did it again. This time with a look so glamorous, so glittering, that it instantly became one of the most talked about royal appearances of the year. The Royal Variety performance in London. Earlier this month, the Princess of Wales stepped out for a royal date night at the Royal Variety performance in London, and she didn't just attend, she owned the evening. Wearing a sculpted emerald velvet off-the-shoulder gown by Talbot Runhoff, Catherine delivered high drama and high elegance in one effortless moment. But it was her jewels, once again, that captured the world's collective breath. The 100-year-old 40-carat stunners. For this rare appearance, Kate reached deep into the royal vaults to rewear Queen Elizabeth II's 40-carat Art Deco diamond earrings, a century-old masterwork that somehow looked daringly modern. Set in platinum, featuring two enormous pear-shaped diamonds and framed by 22 additional stones added by Cartier over the years, these chandelier earrings are valued at over $2 million, and they shimmered like liquid light. A jewel designed in 1918, evolved in 1922, elevated in 1929, and reborn in 2025 on the ears of a future queen. A touching tribute, again to Queen Elizabeth, and then the bracelet that changes everything. The princess completed the look with Queen Mary's Art Deco diamond bar bracelet, a Garrard masterpiece created in 1932. Once a choker, now a bracelet, it's one of the most magnificent and rarely worn pieces in Catherine's rotation since it entered her collection in 2015. The finishing touch, in her hand she carried a sparkle of her own, a diamante clutch by her trusted designer Jenny Packham, the final note in a symphony of diamonds, velvet, and royal glamour. It was a moment of breathtaking beauty and historical weight. Queen Consort, Camilla of UK. Queen Camilla wears the royal family's priciest tiara. It was a glittering night at Windsor Castle as King Charles III and Queen Camilla welcomed the diplomatic corps for their annual reception. Queen Camilla stepped into the staterooms looking nothing short of radiant in a custom Fiona Clare gown, but it was her jewels that stole the show. She crowned the look with a $13 million Greville Emerald Kokoshnik tiara, the same spectacular piece Princess Eugenie debuted at her 2018 wedding. Originally created by Boucheron in 1919 for society hostess Margaret Greville, the tiara is set with rich emeralds and rose-cut diamonds. Amazingly, despite being in Queen Elizabeth II's collection for decades, Her late Majesty never once wore it. After Eugenie's wedding, it disappeared again, until tonight. Queen Camilla becomes only the second queen in history to wear it. She finished the ensemble with dazzling diamond earrings and her favourite Van Cleef, an Arpels diamond serpent necklace, a trio of jewels that lit up the entire room. There was one more detail that had royal watchers gasping. Her Majesty appeared in the Royal Family Order of King Charles III, paired with Queen Victoria's diamond bar brooch. A completely unexpected, glittering Easter egg for jewellery lovers. Queen Camilla is truly keeping us on our toes, and she looked magnificent doing it. Queen Camilla has always been a fan of reviving brooches unworn for decades. But this year, she delivered what many are calling her best jewellery moment of 2025. Royal Ascot 2025. The brooch that broke the internet and shocked the world was the one she wore at Royal Ascot, a $109,000 royal heirloom that hadn't been seen in nearly a century. Social media, fans and jewellery lovers couldn't stop talking and writing about it. A piece so historic and such a vision to watch that everyone wondered why a diamond-studded, truly jaw-dropping jewel had been left unattended for so long by queens. On the final day of Royal Ascot, Queen Camilla stepped out in an all-white outfit paired with a wide-brimmed hat featuring black and white details. It was chic, classic and totally regal, but it was her brooch that stole the spotlight, a royal heirloom not seen in public since 1936. The two-part piece dates all the way back to 1893, and features a diamond-studded triple-loop bow with a solitaire stone at the centre. Hanging from that is a short diamond chain leading to a circular, floral-inspired pendant completely encrusted in more diamonds. According to diamond expert Maxwell Stone of UK jeweller Stephen Stone, Queen Camilla's most unexpected jewellery moment this week came with the debut of the Rothschild brooch, a dazzling royal heirloom not seen in nearly a century. And the value of this antique stunner? Stone estimates it's worth around £80,000, nearly $109,000. A brooch unseen since 1936, revived in 2025, in front of the world. For many royal watchers, this was the Camilla moment of the year. A perfect blend of history, rarity, surprise, and royal sparkle. Princess Eugenie. One of Princess Eugenie's best jewellery moments of 2025 came at the Buckingham Palace garden party, where she brought the bling and the sentimental symbolism with a breathtaking pair of $20,000 diamond and sapphire earrings. Royal watchers immediately picked up on the subtle tribute she paid to Princess Diana and Queen Elizabeth, her beloved granny. Eugenie, 35, delivered full Princess Diana energy in a navy short-sleeve dress with white polka dots by Rixo, topped with a coordinating blue hat. But at the final garden party of the season, there was one thing I simply couldn't look away from. Her glittering sapphire and diamond earrings shimmering under the summer light. The earrings, an 18-carat white gold design by Garrard, carry a special connection to both Diana and the late Queen Elizabeth II. Their luxurious floral construction, with a lotus-like ombre pattern in vivid blue and turquoise sapphires gradually fading into white diamonds, is part of the London jeweller's Lotus Flower collection, priced at $20,000. And while Princess Eugenie's Garrard earrings aren't officially part of the royal collection, yet it was easily one of Eugenie's top jewellery highlights of 2025. Queen Mary of Denmark. One of the most breathtaking royal jewellery moments of the year, and perhaps Queen Mary's best jewellery moment to date, unfolded during the Danish state visit to Finland. The world watched in awe as Queen Mary stepped out wearing a rarely seen diadem with a fiery romantic backstory, a jewel that hadn't been seen in over 140 years, and one that carries volcanic connections as dramatic as its sparkle. The Queen paired her black botanical-patterned Jesper hovering gown with an astonishing set of yellow gold jewels, beginning with a tiara created around 1820 for Caroline Amalie, wife of Christian VIII. The diadem holds 11 set gems collected by the king himself during their journey to Italy between 1819 and 1821, where the couple explored Rome, Pompeii, and the ancient volcanic excavations. A jewel born from love, history, travel, and the ashes of Mount Vesuvius. But Queen Mary didn't stop at one extraordinary piece. She paired the tiara with a bracelet that stunned historians and jewel lovers alike, a bracelet once owned by Princess Wilhelmina Marie, daughter of King Frederick VI. It was a wedding gift from her first husband, the future King Frederick VII, presented in a box engraved in French with a message so romantic it feels lifted from a novel. It is from the summit of the flaming Vesuvius that my heart flies to you. April 24th, 1828. Though their marriage eventually ended, the bracelet, crafted with semi-precious stones gathered from and around Mount Vesuvius, remained in the Danish royal collection, unseen for generations, until Mary revived it on this state visit. Adding even more depth to the moment, the Queen chose a pair of yellow gold citrine drop earrings created in the 1860s by Danish jeweller J. Didriksen. These belonged to Countess Dana, the second wife of King Frederick VII, tying yet another royal love story into her ensemble. In one single appearance, Queen Mary showcased jewels spanning centuries from ancient Italy to 19th century Denmark, each piece layered with romance, history, and volcanic fire. Her choice marked a rare display of the royal house's cultural heritage, a regal reminder of Denmark's deep artistic and emotional lineage. It wasn't just a fashion moment, it was a historic unveiling. Queen Letizia of Spain. This month, Queen Letizia delivered one of her most unforgettable jewel moments, the night she absolutely swayed the world in a rare 139-year-old Cartier tiara. As she and King Felipe welcomed the Sultan of Oman for a state banquet, Letizia reminded royal watchers why her style remains one of the most admired on the global stage. She looked regal, breathtaking, every inch the modern monarch with a deep respect for history. Royal watchers know Letizia for her contemporary, clean, classic approach to fashion, but it's not often they get to see her in full royal regalia. This night became the exception, and instantly one of the standout jewellery moments of her reign. Making the most of the occasion, the Queen reached for one of Spain's most historic tiaras, a piece closely tied to one of her most legendary predecessors. She arrived in a grand cobalt gown by the second skin color, featuring Japanese sleeves, a crew neckline, elegant Mikado bows, and even discreet pockets. Draped in the collar of the Order of Oman, Letizia also debuted a softer beauty moment, letting glamorous silver curls fall in polished waves instead of her signature sleek straight hair. But under the vaulted ceilings of the palace, it was her tiara that stopped everyone in their tracks. The dazzling headpiece, crafted in 1886 by Francisco Marzo to mark the start of Queen Maria Christina's 16-year regency, features pearls rising above a crest of upright diamond loops. A design passed down through generations, it was long a favourite of Queen Sophia, making Letizia's choice both a tribute and a continuation of royal tradition. And Letizia completed the look by pairing Queen Maria Christina's loop tiara with Queen Victoria Eugenie's diamond earrings, a moment when Queen Letizia truly swayed the world with her jewel brilliance. Princess Charlene of Monaco. The day, Princess Charlene stunned the world with her 60-carat diamond wedding tiara. For Monaco National Day 2025, Princess Charlene stepped into the spotlight and delivered a jewel moment so powerful, so unexpected, it instantly became one of the most unforgettable appearances of her royal life. Dressed in a shimmering white Armani Privé gown, sleek, sculpted and luminous under the palace lights, Charlene looked like she had stepped out of a modern fairy tale. The gown's long sleeves and refined neckline offered pure elegance, and then the red and white sash, Monaco's colours, turned the entire look into a royal portrait come to life. Her makeup was bold, a classic red lip and defined eyes, a nod to old Hollywood glamour and Princess Grace's enduring legacy. But the moment the room truly froze was when everyone realised what Charlene was wearing on her head. For the first time in almost 15 years, Princess Charlene re-wore her 60-carat diamond foam tiara, the very piece she wore on her wedding day to Prince Albert in 2011. A modern masterpiece, crafted in polished white gold and shimmering with brilliant cut and baguette diamonds, the tiara sits like a sculpted wave, light, airy, and impossibly elegant. More a jewel sculpture than a traditional crown. It was a deeply sentimental choice, and a historic one. Not only did Charlene bring out one of the most personal jewels in the princely vault, she also became the first royal to wear a tiara at Monaco's National Day since Princess Grace did in 1981, a 44-year gap closed in a single breathtaking moment. With just one appearance, Charlene honoured her past, echoed Monaco's most iconic princess, and reminded the world that she too has her own legendary chapters to write. Today was all for tonight. Now it's your turn. Tell us your favourite royal jewel moment of 2025 and why it stole your heart. And before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more dazzling royal jewel stories